All right, let's talk about something I'm pretty sure we've all wondered about at some point. Why do some people seem to be, well, just plain unlucky? You see them working so hard, but they're just stuck in this loop of bad luck. I mean, have you ever felt that yourself? Like you are putting in all the work, you're checking all the boxes, but nothing. Things just aren't clicking. It can really feel like the universe has got you in its sights, right? Just testing you over and over. Well, guess what? There's actually an astrological reason for that feeling, and that's exactly what we're going to get into today. So, what's really going on here? Where does that feeling of constant struggle actually come from? Well, if we look at it through the lens of Vedic astrology, that feeling of being chronically unlucky, it often comes down to the super strong influence of two very specific, very powerful planets in your birth chart. Okay, let's meet these two planetary players. We've got Shani, who you probably know as Saturn, and Rahu. Now, it's really important to get this straight. Shani isn't some cosmic bad guy. Think of Shani more like a tough love teacher. It's going to test you, for sure, usually with delays and roadblocks, but the whole point is to teach you discipline. And then you have Rahu, the illusionist. Rahu's tests are a little different. They show up as confusion, fog, uncertainty, and they demand a ton of patience from you. The main thing to remember here, this isn't about punishment, it's all about growth. So, how does this actually play out in real life? Well, when you're going through a period that's heavily influenced by these planets, astrologers call it a Shani Dasha or a Rahu transit, life can feel like you're wading through mud. Seriously, it's like everything is in slow motion. Projects stall out of nowhere, any progress feels like a massive battle, and you just feel like you're treading water, trying not to sink. It's just exhausting. But here's the thing. These planetary cycles, they aren't just happening out of the blue. They're actually plugged in to a much, much bigger system. We're talking about your personal karmic pattern. And believe me, there is nothing random about it. Okay, so karmic cycle. What does that even mean? The simplest way to think about it is like a repeating pattern you see in your own life. It's woven together from your past actions, your karma, and the choices you're making right now. And this pattern, maybe it shows up in your relationships or your job. It's just going to keep looping around until you finally get the lesson it's trying to teach you. All right, so if you're listening to this and thinking, yep, that sounds exactly like my life, then the next logical question is, what do I do about it? How do you break out of that loop? How can you actually change your luck? This is where things get really practical. We're talking about making a conscious energy shift. See, the trick here isn't to fight against these huge planetary energies. That's a losing battle. The real secret is to align with them. So here's the game plan. Number 1, focus only on your effort. That's it. You have to totally surrender the need to control the outcome. Number 2, embrace discipline. This is your homework from Shani, the teacher. Get a routine, stick to your responsibilities. That's how you get on its good side. And number 3, cultivate some serious patience. This is how you navigate the fog of Rahu, the illusionist. When you start doing this, something amazing happens. Their influence stops feeling like an obstacle and actually starts feeling like a source of inner strength. Okay, we've gone through the how and the why, but now I want to zoom all the way out because there's a much deeper message behind all of this. This is the part that completely reframes what it even means to be unlucky. And I really want you to let this next thought sink in. All of that stuff you're going through, all those challenges, it is not bad luck. So if it's not bad luck, then what in the world is it? Here's the real truth of it. You need to understand, the universe is upgrading you. Yeah, an upgrade. Just think about that for a second. From this point of view, the universe isn't out to get you. It's actually preparing you for something. It turns out that the people who seem to be the most unlucky are often the ones enrolled in the universe's most intense training program. And why would it do that? Because every single one of those tests, those challenges, those frustrating delays, they're forging you. They're building a level of resilience and character in you that's getting you ready for a life that is so much bigger than the one you've even imagined for yourself. So I'm going to leave you with this one question to think about. The next time you feel that wave of frustration, like luck has completely abandoned you, I want you to just stop and reframe the whole thing. Don't ask, why is this happening to me? Instead, I want you to ask yourself a different question. What is my universe upgrading me for?